This is going to be a different style of video today than you're used to. I've had lots of questions about the shop tour, more of what goes on here other than chainsaws. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a walk around. A lot of you have seen this already. This is where people pull in down there. This is all parking lot. That's where we go in and out with equipment. But come along with me. I'm going to give you a quick little shop tour. Oh, there's a used snowblower and 6 new blowers here. We have just 6 left for the season. These mowers back there, that's my electric tractor that I'm probably stuck with till the end of time. That tractor and that zero turn belong to the same customer. They're just here for their yearly service, and he's on vacation right now, so we've just got them tucked under the roof here. And that's a snowblower that was here for repair, but we just tucked it under here because there's an ice storm coming. There's a 3-stage snow attachment. I'm going to take you guys right in the front door here. So people pull in, they park over there in the parking lot, walk across, and this is the entrance. So here we are inside the showroom. It's not a huge showroom, but it does the job for us. So because we're in the winter season right now, there isn't many trimmers, but usually this rack's full of trimmers and over there is full of trimmers. So right now we just have one little battery trimmer in stock. Oils, safety pants, different fuel cans, accessories, storage fuel, some trimmer accessories. Our chainsaw selection is low. Steel's out of a lot of professional saws right now, and the stuff that was just on sale, it seems they're out of almost everything. So our selection is a bit sad at the moment. Oils and files and service kits and all that stuff. So when you come in the door, this is where the counter lady is. Walk up and get helped right here at the counter. So if I go through here, this is the door into the service area. This is where you see me start the videos quite often. We do the chainsaw walk right down here. So here we keep some chainsaw bars, lawnmower blades, spark plugs, all kinds of parts in stock, all the way down to the end of the shop. So when stuff gets dropped off, service tag gets filled out and goes on that board right there. That's how I know what I'm working on next. Well, many of you know this is an old dairy barn. This used to be a milking barn. So the cattle would have all stood here and over on that side. And that's why there is a bit of a slant in the floor there on both sides. So we just took an old dairy barn and turned it into a small engine repair shop. There's the main lift table. That's a broken lift table. So we use that if you're servicing, say, a zero turn on here. When it's up, we just slide the mower deck over to this table for cleaning, sharpening, all that stuff. It actually is pretty handy. There's one of the shop saws, MS-170. And somebody called yesterday looking for a Briggs & Stratton flywheel for a 1450 snow engine. They're almost $300 Canadian for a new one. Went out back and found a good used one. Tyler's hoarding pays off. So at night, we bring the equipment in that we're going to work on the next day. That way the snow and ice can melt off of it. So here's a pile of snowblowers, all here for various things. This yard machine here, the red one, won't start. This green one here has a broken cable and a headlight that's not working. That Cub Cadet won't start, and the tag said he tried to fix it and broke something. So I see a bag of parts here. That Murray's here for an oil change. John Deere LX277 will not start. And there's a Cub Cadet XT2 with a snow attachment. Throttle cable frozen, broke. Snowblower cables frozen, not working. And when it gets really cold, the starter doesn't work. And here is a yard machine. He said he hit a small pebble and it came in with that all smashed. The gear is broken. And we noticed that he's not running. Well, he's got some shear pins, but he ran out and the neighbor gave him some bolts. So there's what happens. You should only run the proper shear pins in your snowblower, or else you will pay the price this way. And there's a couple more snowblowers. This one's been sitting for years. Rotten fuel system, so it's waiting for parts. And this one here, completely worn out drive system. Friction disc wore right out. Metal on metal. I may catch some of that repair when the parts get here. We keep quite a bit of new tires in stock. You never know when you'll need a tire. Looks like some parts machines. Oh, there's my bike. I took you guys out for a ride one day. So we have a snowblower here with no engine. We have this pressure washer with a bad pump. Might try to repower this snowblower using the engine off this pressure washer. What do you think, Tyler?
It should work. Yeah, that should work as long as I have a blown up one of those engines with all the snow externals, all the plastic covers, which I think I do. There's no shortage of blown up Briggs and Strattons around here out back. And I think the plate, there's something wrong with that plate. May have to rig that up. I think the holes are all wallowed out in it. Yeah.
Cool, that'll be a fun project.
Fun.
Can't wait. That's my truck. That's Tyler's truck. Tyler, what are you doing?
Putting a block heater in.
Putting a block heater in this?
Yeah, this thing doesn't like to start when it's under -10. Just as of last year. Every other year it was fine. Just maybe it needs glow plugs, but I think I'm going to put a block heater in this. It's never had one. It goes... Where does it go? Somewhere behind the seat. Very hard to get to. So I'm going to install a block heater, and when it gets too cold, hopefully it'll start up a little easier this year.
Cool. Well, be careful.
Careful.
This is where Tony lays in the window, dreaming about nicer weather. And the other shop kitty, Lily, lays up here in the tire tubes, waiting for nicer weather. Hey, Lil. This little girl is Tony's niece. She's kind of grouchy today. Tyler and I have been thinking about starting up a second YouTube channel that would focus on lawnmowers, tractors, zero turns, snow blowers, all that big stuff that's not handheld. And he has started to clean and clear this area over here to be his future studio for the videos. What do you guys think? Would you watch something like that? Is there an interest in lawn equipment and snowblower repair videos? We would do some servicing videos, repair videos, diagnostics. A little bit of everything goes on in the shop. And if that's a good idea, what should we do? I think we should keep the two channels separate. Married with Small Engines, that just focuses on what I've been doing, the chainsaws and two stroke. What do we call this channel? You have so many good ideas. I'm sure one of you is going to tell me exactly what we should do here and how we should do this. But I really need to know if there is an interest in that, because if there is, we have a lot of things to show you. So this is Tyler's main lift table area right here. And I film my videos right back there behind those lights. I have a 361 tore apart right now. You'll be seeing that video in the next week or so. So when I say the shop is loud on certain days, loud and busy, you can see how close we work together in here. And depending on what he's doing in this table, the noise of it can really affect my videos. We have a TV up there, just in case you want to take a break and watch a little TV. We don't do that too often, but always on Saturdays at 2 o'clock, when Ken's Small Engine does his live stream. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. We are there with them almost every single Saturday at 2 o'clock. Mr. Mow-It-All, Ken's Small Engines. There's lots of great guys and girls over there. I need to send a big shout out to Tim and Sherry. They sent me a really heartfelt letter and this beautiful gift so I can keep my coffee hot during these cold months. You guys just shock me with this sort of thing. Thank you so much, Tim and Sherry. Thank you. Well, thanks for coming along on this short shop tour. I gotta get back to work. I have a whole bunch of chainsaws to fix. Thank you so much for watching.